Okay, so now we're going to look at lesson plan number 4. And this lesson plan is made for second grade students that are in high school. This lesson is going to last approximately 45 minutes, and the main theme or the main topic for the day will be activities at home. Okay, so here we're going to set our objectives, and in listening, the students will be able to comprehend different activities and chores people do at home. In speaking, students will be able to list their activities at home. In reading, the students will be able to identify the activities they do at home. And in writing, students will be able to develop a chore checklist. So the methodologies that we are going to use is task-based learning and the direct method. The strategies that we will use in this plan will be students create a checklist of activities they do at home, and learning through visual elements like chores. Okay, so in the anticipatory set, the teacher grabs the classroom's broom and asks the students what we can do with it. Also starts erasing the board and asks again, what am I doing now? Explain that these activities are meant to keep a classroom clean, and elicits from the students some activities that they do at home in order to keep their space tidy. Okay, so here the tutor is going to introduce the theme. Is going to ask the students what are, like, if he has a broom, what do you do with the broom? Okay, so if he has like I said, if he has an eraser and he erases the board, okay, so he's erasing the board to keep his classroom clean. Maybe he wants each students to clean their desks. Maybe he gives a sponge, he gives something that the students will know that it's to clean a desk. Okay, so like in all classes and lessons, we are going to start up with a warm-up activity. Okay, so the teacher plays the cleanup song that we can find in YouTube, and has the students dance and mimic the activities that are mentioned in the song. Then ask the students about some activities that were mentioned in the song. Okay, so we're gonna play the song Cleanup, and like mentioned before, we're gonna try to mimic if we clean, if we broom, if we undust, and things like that. And then maybe we can replay for students, and then we can ask them what activities were actually mentioned in the song, and like what were the things that they had mimicked. Make a bed, broom again, and things like that. Okay, so the teacher presents the students images with activities that they do at home and drills the phrases along with the students. This is what we're going to do in the direct method. For example, do the laundry, do the dishes, tidy my room. So we're going to show images, or maybe flashcards, or like images that are that have to do with the chores that most people do at their home, like do their beds, do laundry, wash the dishes, clean up your room, pick up your toys, and things like that. So what are we going to do? We're going to show them, and then we're going to drill so the students can practice on pronunciation and, of course, meaning. After we do this, the teacher asks the students to label some of these activities that they do at home. Then, along with the students, they develop a long checklist of chores that can be done at home. Okay, so most students do have chores in their house, so the teacher, along with the students, make a long list of things that they can help at home. And if they do not do this, maybe they can start to do it, because chores are really important. After this, the teacher asks the students to create their own list of activities that they will do at home that day. The students will have to choose those activities and label each one of them at home. So then this is task-based learning. Because so what are we gonna do? We're gonna make, for example, each student's gonna make three chores. They can choose any three chores that they want, and they're going, like for example, a student is going to wash the dishes. Okay, so he's gonna wash the dishes. When he goes at home, he's going to wash the dishes, and he's going to label with a piece of paper, washing the dishes, or I wash the dishes, or something like that. And then later the students will take a picture as evidence of their chore doing and will send them to the teacher for marks. Okay, so today we have WhatsApp, we have Facebook, we have many things that can lead to communication between a student and a teacher. So for the teacher to actually be aware that the students are actually doing these chores, the students are going to send a picture that they're doing it, and after that they had labeled what they had done. Okay, so in modeling, the teacher will write on the board the list of activities that he or she does to keep their classroom clean. Then, next to the activity, he or she will draw an item that represents each activity. In guided practice, the students, along with the teacher, will develop a checklist of home activities that can be done to keep different parts of their house clean. In independent practice, the students will develop their own list of activities that they will do at home. They will have to write them and show evidence by taking pictures that are performing such activities and label them in each picture. And in assessment, the sentences will be graded and feedback will be provided on common errors. So this is it for the lesson plan number 3. We have to take into consideration all the things that we had mentioned. Like we should always have a warm-up, and always remember not to make our classes classic or the traditional way. We have to try to look at other things that students can do at home, in school, and also practice them in their home.